Welcome to our deep dive into decoherence.
It's a fascinating piece that uses the concept of decoherence, a term from quantum mechanics, to explore the blurring lines between reality and artificiality, especially as AI becomes more sophisticated.
Okay, so let's unpack that a bit. For those of us who haven't had our morning coffee yet, what exactly does decoherence mean in this context?
Well, in quantum physics, decoherence refers to the process where quantum systems lose their quantumness and start behaving more like the classical, predictable world we experience. It's kind of like how a wave, when it encounters obstacles, starts to break down and lose its coherence.
I see. So the play is using this idea metaphorically to talk about how AI is disrupting our traditional notions of reality.
Precisely. The play explores how AI, like decoherence and quantum mechanics, can introduce uncertainty and blur the boundaries of what we perceive as real.
Interesting. Now, the play starts with a character named Y, taking us on a journey through the history of physics, right? Almost like a crash course before things get really complex.
Yes, Y, who's deeply passionate about physics, uses this historical context to set the stage for the play's deeper themes. He talks about how early physicists wrestled with the nature of light, especially its connection to heat.
And this leads to the discovery of infrared radiation, which, as I recall, was a pretty big deal at the time.
Absolutely. It challenged the prevailing understanding of light and paved the way for new discoveries. Max Planck proposed that light isn't just a wave, but also exists in discrete packets called quanta.
Ah, the quantum revolution, a complete paradigm shift in our understanding of the universe.
Exactly. And this is a crucial point because the play connects these revolutionary ideas in physics to the life and work of Rebecca, a brilliant physicist who inspired Y's passion for these concepts. The play delves into Niels Bohr's concept of quantum superposition, the idea that particles exist as potentialities until they are observed. You're already familiar with this concept, but the play takes it a step further by asking if reality is shaped by observation. What does that say about our understanding of consciousness, especially when we consider the rise of AI?
That's where it gets really interesting. We're now stepping into the territory of AI, which, like quantum mechanics, challenges our fundamental assumptions about reality and consciousness.
And this is a central theme that runs throughout the play. Why, while grappling with Rebecca's untimely death, also works on creating a digital memorial for her, using AI, raising complex questions about the nature of consciousness and the ethics of replicating a human mind.
It sounds like the playwright is using the play to explore the potential and the perils of AI as it becomes more sophisticated.
Exactly. The play highlights the limitations of current AI models, even the most advanced ones. Large language models, for example, are essentially sophisticated word prediction algorithms. They can mimic thought patterns, but lack genuine understanding or consciousness.
This reminds me of that famous quote, AI is like a parrot. It can repeat words and phrases, but it doesn't truly understand their meaning.
That's a good analogy. The play emphasizes that while AI can process information and perform complex tasks, it's still fundamentally different from human intelligence.
So how does the play explore the ethical implications of AI development? Does it present a clear stance on the issue?
It's more nuanced than that. The play presents different perspectives on AI ethics through its characters, particularly through Y and his colleague Arthur.
Okay, tell me more about these characters and their contrasting views on AI.
Well, Y is deeply committed to clean code and using AI for good, like his project, to connect grocery stores with food banks to reduce waste. He believes that AI should serve humanity and be developed responsibly. But then we have Arthur, who represents a more cynical and arguably ruthless approach to AI. He's less concerned with ethics and more focused on pushing the boundaries of what's possible, even if it means cutting corners or exploiting others.
So he's like the embodiment of the move fast and break things mentality that we often see in the tech world.
He's ambitious-driven and willing to prioritize progress over ethical considerations, which creates tension and conflict within the play. Decoherence is a play that stays with you long after you finish reading or watching it. It challenges us to think critically about the world we're creating, with AI urging us to consider the ethical implications and the potential consequences of our choices.
It's a reminder that as technology advances, we must hold on to our humanity, our empathy, and our capacity for critical thinking.
Absolutely. And this deep dive into decoherence has been a fascinating journey exploring the intersection of science, technology, and the human condition.
We hope this exploration has sparked your curiosity and left you with some thought-provoking questions to ponder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into decoherence. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.